welcome you to Bryant Middle School. We'd like to thank our host this evening, Bryant, for allowing us to have our 4th and 5th grade winter concert. They've graciously allowed us once again to gather here, and we're really appreciative of that. How do you like this winter weather we ordered for your winter concert, right? Well, we'll try not to go below 20 below tonight. We have a great concert for you this evening. You're going to be hearing from our 4th, 5th graders. They're going to be singing songs celebrating the life of Martin Luther King Jr. We're very excited about this concert. First, we're going to be hearing from our 4th grade students. Following the 4th grade students, the 5th grade students will take the stage and the 4th grade students will be seated. Following that, we will be hearing from our auditioned choir, the Troublemakers. And finally, we will have a finale that will be featuring all of our students. So we want to let you know that program up front so that you can all plan to stay for the entire concert because all students will be singing in the finale. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some people who have worked very hard to make this possible today. First of all, I'd like to thank our teachers who are here this evening, our 4th grade teachers, Mrs. Harmon, and Miss Cronin, our other 4th grade teacher. Unfortunately, Mrs. Greco is under the weather, but she's here with us in spirit, I know. I'd also like to thank our 5th grade, we can give Miss Greco a round of applause, absolutely. We'd also like to thank our 5th grade teachers, Mrs. Jakubik, where are you at? There she is. And we'd like to thank Mrs. Bundes, right here. And we'd like to thank also our music teacher, first and foremost, who puts in many, many long hours preparing these concerts, Miss Tracy Conrad. All right, and so without further ado, I turn it over to our 4th grade choir. Let's give them a big round of applause.
For you, if we take time to see what this world could be.
Good evening. I would like to welcome you to our 4th and 5th grade concert, The Dream of Martin Luther King. 50 years ago, on August 28, 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his historic I Have a Dream speech before a diverse audience of 250,000 people. 3 weeks ago, on January 15th, Martin Luther King would have celebrated his 85th birthday. We are here tonight to honor his memory and give recognition to his many ideals that have made this world a better place in which to live.
Peace works for everybody, me and you, and we can make Dr. King's dream really come true. Take time, spread love, and believe in you, and together we can learn to put love to you. Something for me, something for you. Show love for me, I show love for you. And if we take time to see what this world could be, we could live peacefully, we all could
Martin Luther King not only dreamed of equal rights for African Americans, he dreamed of equal rights for every race and every creed. Pocahontas met British settlers long before Martin Luther King began his flight, but the song Colors of the Wind from the Disney movie Pocahontas expresses many of the ideals.
Thank you on whatever hand you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. We think the only people who are the people who look and think like you.
Songs played an important part of the civil rights movement in the United States. People often sang African American spirituals because of their messages of freedom and justice. Singing together gave them comfort and courage as they marched and protested against racial inequality. The most famous song of the civil rights movement was "We Shall Overcome." This song was first sung in 1945 and soon became the anthem of the civil rights movement.
We shall overcome.
in 1983, President Ronald Reagan signed a bill creating a federal holiday to honor Martin Luther King. It was observed for the first time on January 20th, 1986, following President George H. Bush's 1992 proclamation. The holiday is observed on the third Monday of January each year. On January 17th, 2000, for the first time, Martin Luther King Jr. Day was officially observed in all 50 U.S. states.
Some people have dreams of adventure and exploration. Martin Luther King Jr. had dreams of freedom and fair treatment for everyone. As Anthony told us earlier, music had played a large part in the civil rights movement, and If I Had a Hammer is one of those freedom songs.
All over this land, I hammer out danger.
The Freedom Chain was a theme not only for the civil rights, but also for the African American slaves. This was a strong symbol for being taken away from their trials and tribulations. Listen as this Freedom Chain takes us on a journey to Martin Luther King's dream.
Lift Every Voice was publicly performed first as a poem as a celebration of Lincoln's birthday on February 12, 1900, by 500 school children at the segregated school Stanton. Its principal, James Weldon Johnson, wrote the words to introduce their honored guest, Booker T. Washington. Since the Civil Rights Movement has been referred to as the Negro National Hymn or the Black National Anthem.
Praise
Another man who shared similar dreams to Martin Luther King was Nelson Mandela, who just passed away on December 5th. He fought long and hard against apartheid in South Africa. In 1994, Nelson Mandela was the first black president. Our next song, Sing Bahamyo, represents the unity of blacks as they struggled for freedom and equality in South Africa.
The power of a dream. As accurate, quiet, strong when a person has the convictions to see it through. As you listen to our next song, try to imagine what our lives would be like today. Without the dream of people like Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King Jr.
equality for African Americans in the United States. He hoped to someday see people of all races working together to build a better world. The great strides in racial inequality cannot be happening without people taking action and making a commitment to work for freedom and justice in every part of the world. Putting it very simply, we all have to take a stand.
This Little Red Lamb is a children's song and an old spiritual, reintroduced during the Civil Rights era as a song of personal empowerment. Its lyrics talks about the importance of unity in the face of adversity. Its refrain sings of the light in each individual will know. Whether standing up alone or joining together, each little bit of light can break the darkness.
This This short and simple piece round sums up the ideals of Martin Luther King and every other person who fought for equality and freedom on earth.
In the 1950s and 1960s, many people in the United States marched and sang to demand equal rights for people of every color. Sometimes, tens of thousands of people participated in the marches, winding their way through the countryside or down city blocks. As you listen to the song, consider why you think this composer gave his song the title, Like a Mighty Street.
In every song
production expresses just how small our planet really is. We are all human beings and such are all connected. We must all learn to treat each other with love and respect.
One tiny marble out there in space, each of us taking one little place, part of a painting, murals are bright, each one of our stars are colorful lights.
Together in this great big galaxy. We're living together, we're loving together, from sea to shining sea. The world is our house, the earth is our home. We're brothers and sisters wherever we roam. Our house from mountains to sea, and we're all a part of one great big family. One tiny marble, out there in space, each of us taking one little place, part of a painting, murals so bright, each one a brush stroke, a colorful light. And we all live together in this great big galaxy. We're living together, we're loving together, from sea to shining sea. The world is our house, the earth is our home. We're brothers and sisters wherever we roam. Our house from mountains to sea, and we're all a part of our way from the start. Yes, we're all a part of one great big family.
Music Lead the Way is based on Storm Music by Henry Van Dyke. This poetry conveys the idea that music can change dissonance and pain into something great and pure, and that peace comes at the end of the storm. People who fought for civil rights in the 50s and 60s knew this and used music's benefits to bring about change.
Music lead the way, the stormy night has passed. Let us greet the day
Before Joanna introduces our finale, I want to thank you all for coming out on this very cold, very snowy night to support your children. They have worked very hard to put on this program for you. I'm extremely proud of them tonight, and I thank you for all of your support for the Haigh Music Program.
We hope you have enjoyed our tribute to the dream of Martin Luther King Jr. and will find something good in our message to take home with you tonight. He devoted his life to achieving freedom and justice for African Americans and people everywhere. The words of our finale tell of Dr. King's life and ideals for which he worked. Thank you for coming and supporting us. We are so glad that you are here.
We want to thank everyone for coming tonight. We're going to dismiss your children into the rooms over here where they have their personal belongings like their coats. And we're going to ask that you reunite with your children in the foyer. All right, so they're all going to exit off to the left. And we're going to ask that all of the parents and friends of parents to exit to the foyer. Thank you very much.
All right, boys and girls, listen up.
We're going to do this very orderly. Everyone that's on the floor, stand up and walk toward the door this way quietly. Everyone else remain where you are.
Luther King. Oh, the dream of Martin Luther King. Oh, the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing about the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing his dream as everybody has a feeling about the time of sin. White men, black men, red men, yellow men, loving one another with pride. Then we saw the way before the day of dream became reality. But we'll hear the angels sing about the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing about the dream of Martin Luther King. Oh, the dream of Martin Luther King. Oh, the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing about the dream of Martin Luther King. He was a man who loved peace, and he knew of faith and belief, and he preached that violence was wrong, and he said of life would be long. He talked about a new day, and he walked a dangerous way. He knew a life of a song, but he said we shall overcome. Oh, the dream of Martin Luther King. Oh, the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing about the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing about the dream of Martin Luther King. Sing about the dream of Martin Luther King.
All right, we want to thank everyone for coming tonight. We're going to dismiss your children into the rooms over here where they have their personal belongings like their coats. And we're going to ask that you reunite with your children in the foyer. All right, so they're all going to exit off to the left. And we're going to ask that all of the parents and friends of parents to exit to the foyer. Thank you very much. We're going to do this very orderly. Everyone that's on the floor, stand up and walk toward the door this way quietly. Everyone else remain where you are.